Hey folks, Bolt Matrix here, and today we are taking a look at Tobot V Speed, one of the 3 Tobot figures. I picked this figure up over on Amazon.com, or was it eBay? I don't remember, but it is available at both of those places. This figure is modeled after a Le Mans style hypercar, and it looks really good. It is patterned in blue, black, red, white, and yellow. It's a very neat little car. Very, very cool. Wheels are plastic, and they do roll freely. No problem whatsoever. And my son even loves playing with this thing. And even my son likes playing with this, don't you?
Yes.
Now, Speed is a little bit smaller than Monster, as you can see. Monster is definitely a bigger vehicle in vehicle form. I mean, also 2 completely different types of vehicles. We've got a monster truck versus a hypercar. The monster truck is easily going to crush said hypercar. Speed's tow key is this little bird, and it works pretty well. You just simply close the wings forward, and you get a key. And that key plugs into the back of the vehicle mode. In robot mode, Speed looks kind of like a soccer player or a rugby player. I like the look. It works well. The overall aesthetic is that of a beefy sports car turned into a robot, and really Transformers could learn a little bit about, well, fun and transformation from this guy, and some detailing, because good grief, this thing is full of detailing, and wonderful paint. The overall feeling of the figure is excellent. Unfortunately, like Monster, this guy can't store his key anywhere, and he could barely hold it in robot mode. Posability is a little bit limited. We'll get into that here in a moment, but I do want to show you one thing that I absolutely despise about this figure, and that is the spoiler. It pops right off, and I routinely pop it off. Just pegs in and then pops right off. That's by design. You know, it's for kids, so there is that. The overall posability. Now, let's get into that. Not the most posable figure in the world, but there is some stuff to work with. Head does not move at all, but there is torso articulation a little bit due to the transformation. Shoulders, nice and ratchety, and they do have up and down movement. Elbows can only bend maybe half 90 degrees, 45 degrees. No real swivel or any other articulation there. Legs can kick forward that much, and they can kick back that much, popping off the spoiler. They do have in and out, though you don't have much way in a spread at all, and that's pretty much it. Forget about knee articulation. It does look like there is some, but there really isn't because of the transformation. You kind of have a static pose going, and if you do try to move it too much, things have a tendency to pop out of place, and it's not the funnest time in the world. And the stupid spoiler. Speed is roughly the same head height as Monster, and they together work really well. I love the coloring of these guys. You've got the earth and fire tones of Monster, while you've got the bright, shiny racing tones of Speed. They both work and complement each other so well. Both figures scale well to MP10 Prime, but they are both just a smidge bigger than him. Getting Speed back into vehicle mode is pretty easy, though it is a little bit annoying in spots, especially when you forget certain steps with the transformation. I always forget to fold these 2 pieces down when I do the transformation. It's just bad habit on my part, but it isn't hard. It's just slightly annoying sometimes, but it's fun. It's easy for a kid, and, well, that's all that really is important, because this is a toy line for children, specifically small children. Oh, you do have to be careful about turning the hips around, because if you turn it the wrong way, you could break the gimmick. Just be wary of that. Oh, and when turning it back to a vehicle mode, you want to angle the legs so that they are perfectly straight like that. Turn them around, and then they will clip into the little red pieces up here by my thumb. And once you do that, you can then fold and clip the legs in place. And there we go. We're back to vehicle mode. An excellent figure, definitely worth having in your giant robot collection if you can find it and afford it. This guy was not cheap. It was about $100, and so was Monster. Both of these figures are expensive, but they're also coming from Korea, one, and two, in Korea, they're expensive. They are not cheap. They're like 60, 70 bucks. So just be aware of that if you want to pick these up. I think they're worth it. I think they're a lot of fun, and really, you know what, Young Toys? You should bring these guys over to the US, because there are a lot of folks out there that would kill for a figure like this. So let me know what let me know what you think of the figure down in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button, and be sure to hit the bell so you know when a new video is up. As always, I am Bolt Matrix. Thank you so much for watching this video review, and I will catch you next time.